Hello everybody, I Serve here. I'm going to be going over how to get arcane magic as well as Bobby's Sanctuary and a little bit of information on what you get by picking up Bobby and Sir Landis, who are vendors that you can purchase at the Sanctuary. So to start off with, this is what your Arcane Sanctuary is going to look like. It's pretty damn cool. I have a keeper in place, so it'll make things a lot cheaper. I was going to go ahead and show you the conversion rates of this as well. So, you're definitely going to need the Essence Collector. Essence Collector is what you use to create the Arcane Power Gems. These are a little bit expensive to make, however. I will show you how that works in just a second. But as you can see, it takes 12 Arcane Essence, 32 Mystical Dust, and 1 Amethyst. Take away the Keeper, and you're looking at 25, 65, and 3. So getting a Keeper before you start Magic is probably a really good idea. I'll keep these with me. I'm not sure. I can't remember if this is for the first Ascension or not. I'm going to bring it just in case. So, to use this, once you've created it, I'm sure you can tell right now it's just a shinier version of the grinder. So it does work exactly like a grinder. Go ahead and put a few of these in. And there you go, starting to make salt. Take it away. However, if you want to make the essences, that's where it gets expensive. You start to use the fragments of power, which the easiest way that I've found to make these, or to find these things, is by fighting demon bears. And if you're going to be doing a hunt for demon bears at the same time, I would suggest doing your demonic siphoning for blood magic as well, which I can cover in another video. But the conversion rate on these, I'm just going to do one for now. You typically get 3 per fragment shard. And in order to level up, it's the same with all the magics. For the first level of magic, it only takes 10. For the second level of magic, it takes 100. For the third, it takes 500. And fourth, it takes 1,000. So you can see there's a lot of grinding involved to get your magic all the way up, but I have yet to see if it's worth it. I'll have to test it out in a, single player, not online like this game. But, so, to show you how to get all that, first let's go all the way across this place. Apologize for being so big. Going to grab some water breathing potions. These are absolutely necessary if you're going to be going on a hunt for your Arcane Ascension as well as Bobby Sanctuary. And something that I found, it is pitch black in there. My first go through, I used a glowing stick, which worked, but I ended up going through a lot more of the underwater potions than I wanted to, just because I had to hug the walls to find out where I was so I didn't get lost in the darkness, because the torch's radius is not that big. What I would suggest is going for the Jabal Sag Night Eye potions. Very simple to make. Just takes one of the sacred blood and water-filled glass flask. Can make a lot of those real quick. You don't really need 10, but I'm bringing 10 regardless. And let's get moving. I think I've got everything. Yep, and the book. Awesome. So, as you can see, I am right here, right above the Great Dam to the right. And we're going to be going to the passage. I've got this marked here with a little tag called Nature Tier 3 Nature, because you can find this in the passage as well. I won't be covering that right now. I don't feel like doing all the parkour, and it's a little out of the way. But again, I could show that on another video. So to get to the passage, you just run up this hill. Try and speed this along. Okay, so now we're in the passage. I would highly suggest taking this shortcut that I've recently found. If you go down this way, you have to fight skeletal lizards, and you have to fight these nasty little dogs, which you can hear barking down there, fighting the lizard, actually. Those dogs, when they die, give off the Alarican Plague, which when it stacks up to at least 6, it will kill you. It's not something that you can defend against either, that I found. So, what I typically do, just to avoid the fight, unless... Has he killed it? Yep, he killed it. Never mind. I'm going to wait a little second. That green cloud is bad news, and he's fighting another one. And so, yeah, you notice even the skeleton died in it. You stay in it, it doesn't matter. It does not discriminate. It can actually be used as a tool to defeat bosses. I've done that against the Wraith, and it works. The Wraith is extremely hard, but if you drag something up there that you can kill... then, just let the plague deal with him. He'll drop him like a ton of bricks. So I'm just going to run through here real quick. And go for a swim. So swim to right about where the waterfall is and start diving straight down. Don't have to go too deep. But once you go in, there is no getting out until the end. That is a quick warning for you. So if you just want to test your skills at swimming underwater, by all means, but it is dark in here. You can see how dark it is. I can barely see anything, so using the Jabal Sag, now you can see everything. You can look up, you can see there's no way back out. You can find, however, I wouldn't suggest doing it here, just because you'll run out of stamina really quick, and then you won't be able to gather any more. So just swimming up until the point where you can actually gather the things and get your stamina back is probably a better idea. And there's plenty of resources down the way as well. I'll show you where all those are. So when you're going, there's just a tiny little cave here. And whenever you see these little eels swimming around, you know you're going in the right direction. As you can see, I've already exhausted myself. Now you see, I guess that's the really gimpy mosasaur? Will not hurt you, just aesthetic. Kind of cool, but it looks kind of strange. So I'm going to swim up before I die. You can see I didn't have to swim up very far. Once you see that mosasaur swimming around, that's your cue to come up here. I like to mine right here normally. It's not here, that's odd. But there is an onyx vein, so you can get about 80 or so onyx every time you come over here, and then you can get your crystal, which sometimes will give you all of your other gems. Meanwhile, where we're going to go for the first portion of your ascension, if I can climb, is right up here to this rune. So you'll find a fighter, a little Felgarth fighter, and your teacher. This is the Felgarth soldier, and the teacher is right here, the Magus of the Arcane Arts. Yes. So you can purchase this tome that you need for your first ascension, or at least to unlock it, for 100 Arcane Essence. And keep in mind, this is not the only thing you need. If you want to find the bare basics of how to get magic and not just this, I would suggest looking up Ragnarrock on YouTube as well. He has very detailed guides on how to get all of these magic ascensions, and so you don't die. Because if you get this tome and you haven't talked to the main trainer, you will die the moment you touch the altar. So, while we're here, this little book, I've already got it, but an ancient tome. It's for your sub-faction if you happen to be Felgarth, which I am. I believe this is for the other ones too, but you get the Tome of Life from here. So if you're looking for that, that's the location of it. Don't really need it anymore. Actually, I'm not sure if I can maybe use it as a decoration later on. I'll keep it just in case. And so if you turn straight from there, this little walkway, that's the best way that I found to find the secondary cave that comes down. Go ahead and eat something. And Geronimo! Go ahead and have another water breathing potion. Okay, let me make sure this is it. Nope, there it is. So all through these weeds, it's a little hard to see. So if you don't want to get hurt, go to the left route. I'm going to go the right route just so you can see what happens. There is a trap here. Ow, ow, stabby stab, bleedy bleed. Does not kill me, but if you're coming here really early game, I would suggest not going that way and go down the left way. So here's the area that I was saying that you can grind to your heart's content. You got everything from your glowing goop, which also gives you mystical plants. You've got these things that give you the little Calathua plants or whatnot, the orange picos. All these plants grow under here. It's fantastic. A lot of cool ruins to explore. I would suggest exploring them because there may be some secrets in there, which I will actually show you. I'll swim over here, but yeah, at this point you really don't need any more of the water breathing potions. You're set. While I'm over here, let's see, am I in the right area? I am not. I have to swim a little bit further. But there is a spell called Cloud Storm that you can find just by going around this corner. I believe there's a campfire and a little stone. Get my stamina back. Oop. Lights out. There we go. So, there it is. So, Cloud Storm gives you a bunch of little interesting lore on it, which is really cool. It's an air magic spell, really cool spell. Most spells are expensive, but yeah, you can say somebody was camping out here. Now, go a little bit further. I'm going to look, make sure I'm in the right area. Oh, perfect. So right where you got Cloud Storm, if you swim straight down into this rune, you have another one. This, I believe, is a Felgarth specific. Wraith the Harbinger of Souls. This gives you a really cool spell. It's a 10 charged weapon enchantment that increases the damage you do against the cursed creatures and the undead creatures. 10 charges I know isn't much, but if you have the resources to spend on it, it's worth it. Any little extra bit to help against someone like the Wraith, because I can't tell you how many times I've been curb stomped by him. Alright, so at this ship, if you turn to the right, you can see the glowing. That is Bobby's Sanctuary. It's where you will buy Bobby and Sir Landis. I'm not too impressed personally with the Bobby vendor. He allows you to sell various trash items, in-game trash items, if you don't really need them anymore. So he's kind of like a trash can that gives you a little something for your trouble. However, I've not found the conversion rate to be the best. However, when you buy from him here, buying him himself, you get 25 copper and 10 tin. Sir Landis is 1 silver, 22 copper, and 15 tin. You got the special bone chair for 30 bone, 5 weathered skulls, a pitchfork, and 15 onyx. 25 onyx, pitchfork, and 80 stone for the statue. Nice plague panties for 3 silk, dark gray dye, plague green dye, and 5 unstable substances. Now the ghost pieces are really cool. 15, 25, 15, 18 for each piece of these. I bought 2 of them so far. It's a really cool little costume. The armor value is not the best, but it can be used as a cool skin if you want. I'll show you that a little bit later from what I've collected so far. But if you stand over here at the corner, we'll go straight down to where you'll find your arcane magic. And I will use another water-breathing potion here just because it is a little bit of a swim and I don't trust myself. Grab a few mystical plants while I'm here. Yep, you just swim around down here. Cool little temple. And there it is, right at the end. Now, I'm pretty sure now that I've looked at it, I do not have the correct book. I need to find the by the first Ascension book. So, yep, I do not have Mystic Ascension Volume 1. But you can find some loot chests down here. Give you cookies and a bunch of other little goodies. I'll take those, and there's one right here as well. And we'll go over what cookies were. It took me a while to figure that out. I hoarded them forever, and eventually found out that Sir Landis is the one who you use those for. So, if you have a bunch of cookies, hold on to them. They are worth it for a lot of the more annoying herbs that you need. So we'll go ahead and come up here now that we've explored here. The last thing I'm going to warn about, I found this out the hard way. There is a portal behind where you can fight. It's right behind his throne. If you go to there, you end up fighting Bobby and and Sir Landis. They're not fun. They hurt. They give the Elrican plague and all that. I would suggest, I guarantee it's going to happen. When I come through here, I'm going to get jumped by all of the critters. They're going to give me the Elrican plague and probably knock me off into the water. If you get knocked off into the water, start swimming up immediately, because you can get pulled straight back into the dungeon and have to go all the way through the cave again. The mod this mod on this server allows me to teleport home if I get into trouble once every 30 minutes. The Hearthstone mod, so yeah, it gets the natural look of everything over here now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, you'll go through here, and the music picks up, and now I'm being attacked by scalies. Run, 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 run. Yeah, and they've got a leg they fight with. You run down the stairs. There are tons of them. I thought this was Elrican plague at first, but it isn't. Oh, hi. Nope. We're good. We're good. So, oh god, oh god, oh god. There was something around here that I found last time. I'm gonna parkour. Where was it? There was a chest somewhere. Aha! I found it. Grab. Ah, I dropped something. No, ow, 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 ow. No, no, no. Oh god, and here we go. I'm down. Swim up, 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 up. Okay. And we're back. Right in the same room that we were before. Across there is where we came in. There's probably going to be a little shadow wraith that you'll fight in here. If you're going back up, you can pretty easily sprint through all of this. Yep, there he is. Oh, hi, ghosts. There he is. You can see him there. Chasing after me. And we are out. And there you have it. That is how you conquer Bobby's Sanctuary and get your Arcane Ascension. Or Arcane Magic. I keep saying Ascension, but it is not the Ascension. I still have to find that. So, I'm going to take a break here and come back when I'm inside. Alright, and we're back. So, here are Bobby and Sir Landis, the two vendors that I was talking about. Now, this is what I mean about the trash vendor. I don't believe he's that worth it based on his conversion rate. I'm not sure if this is a server specific or if this is how he is by default. However, I will show you exactly what I mean. If I give him 25, he normally buys in 25s. So give a stack of 25 stone. Come down to the stone, sell, and I will get 110 coin. Now, let's go do something a little bit more expensive. Say 25 of the Eviary, however you want to say it. Eviary, or a little bit harder to get. You would think it would be more pricey. However, when you come here, Eviary ore, craft it, he gives you 110. Everything I have attempted here, including the devil bear heads, gives 110. And then when you come down here to the very bottom, you can actually buy some iron ore for 47 copper. So I'm not quite sure this is all fleshed out properly yet. I will give it the benefit of the doubt that it's being worked on, or that it's a server-specific thing that needs to be tweaked. Sir Landis, on the other hand, a very interesting vendor. He only wants cookies and human flesh. And bones. So everything in here, from Aurora Herbs, a Barrel of Mysteries, not really sure what that is yet. Then you've got the Calamitous plant, which I find rather annoying to get. I found the Cobblestone, easy. Lunar Hemp, pretty easy. Most of these things. Amethyst, for 300 human flesh, maybe, because Amethyst is a lot more rare. Unstable Substance I would avoid spending on. Same thing with Widow's Leaf. Now, cookies. This is where they come in. Give Sir Landis a cookie, and you will watch the numbers just rise. These are all of the things that he gives for cookies. It is very random, but it beats going out and grinding for them. So, you see, you do not need Widow's Leaf if you have cookies. You do not need this for mystical plants. Plus, I've already shown you underwater where you can get absolute ton of them. Given that the rates on this server are 3 times, so your rates on vanilla would be a lot lower. Meanwhile, I can show you 2 of these. I haven't purchased the Crucified Witch or the Necrotic Grave yet, but I have purchased the Spider and the Bat. They are really, really adorable, considering how the scale of everything else is. Like, here is a Devil Bear Cub's head when you turn that into a mounted trophy. And here is the Bat. Little tiny little thing, you just sit right on top of a barrel. And the Spider I've got hiding up here in the corner. It's really cool. You can actually put them on. Let me see if I can grab him. Oop. Oh, come on. Come on. Spooter, come here. Turned inventory. All right. Where is Spooter? There we go. Come on. Let's get it just right. So, come on. Oh, I didn't do it that time. Hold on. Maybe it's on the wrong side. Don't want to lie to everyone. It was... Oh, come on. Was it how I placed it? Oh, lame. It was just a glitch. I could have sworn that I had put it on there on the door earlier, and it just hung onto the door as it swung open and shut. I don't want to call myself. I don't want to be a liar, so let's just say you can't do that. I mean, you're more than welcome to test it, but yeah. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you. Let's see if the timers are up. This is a little bit buggy, but I do want to show you because I found it by complete accident, thinking these were decorations. Because if you go into your feats and you come over to your... I believe, where is it? It was religion, Order of Felgarth. Where are they? Aha. So, Orb of Vision, decoration. Orb of Purity, decoration. They all say decoration. I wanted to make them to see how they were. When I went to pick them up, however, did this. Said channeling powers. And it didn't do anything that time. See, I'll do it again. It may kill me. It has a tendency to do that at random. Let's see. Let's try another one. I would suggest playing with them. I don't know exactly what causes this, if it's all just RNG or not. But if you do stand near them and you channel your powers, sometimes you'll get a little icon or a little box will pop up that'll tell you you've got a buff. And it's a significant buff. There's also a chance of a debuff, however. My encumbrance is here, and there is a debuff that lasts an hour. Every one of these buffs lasts an hour. And my encumbrance went from here down to here. So it's not something that you should take lightly. I don't know how to remove the buff or the debuff other than wait the timeout, but the buffs you get are equally as good though. So there are buffs that I've gotten that increase your grit by at least 15 points. There are ones that increase your stamina while using spells and your spell damage. I don't know what causes them again, but it is here. And if you do too many of them, or you chance it too much, it will sometimes kill you, just like touching one of the spell altars without being attuned. Just something to keep in mind. I'm sure they're still working on it and trying to figure it all out. But, yeah. But that's all I've got to show you for today. I hope that was helpful, and please give me a like if you liked the video.